Alrighty. Welcome back to the adventures of the Hive Five. Travis/Turk is not with us just yet, but he'll get here. For the moment, we'll be taking over for him as a group, more or less.
What?
Just like banter and all that jazz. Anyway, where we last left off, our Hive Five had been asked to accompany a ironclad gentleman to the Golden Spring Mine in order to clear out a bunch of gnolls that had recently vacated its previous owners through less than friendly means. And they discovered the entrance to the mine, did some investigation on the entrance, discovering two smaller gnolls, which were quickly dispatched by the group. And we left off just as they were about to enter the mine, looking down into the sparsely lit interior. So that's where we last left off. Does anyone have any...
Can you do a little bit of a recap?
Remind me what a gnoll is?
Well, I'll start with Erica. Gnolls are like hyenas that stand on two legs. They're like stinky, grungy little demon dog babies. Very weird looking. And Abby, your question?
I don't remember what we were doing.
Gotcha.
Like, at all.
So, after venturing from Split River to Mistral, saving the city, and then subsequently meeting with the the head of the city, Bertrand Scaleback, and having a little bit of a confrontation where Penelope blew apart his chair and window with her lightning breath. It put you on some rocky terms, and he asked you to do a favor for him to earn back favor and maybe get some information out of him in the long run. And so that's kind of the mission you guys are on currently. State of the world, there's more and more monster attacks occurring in the cities in the Alliance, and Mika's father is working to figure out why, but he's a little scatterbrained, is one way to put it. And yeah, that's where we are. Any other questions or anything you'd like to
I have
add?
a question.
Yeah, of course.
I can't hear Abby talking. Like when she asked her question, I heard nothing.
Do you see...
talked over each other, so maybe that was it.
Okay.
I sometimes am really quiet.
Nope.
Nothing.
But I hear everyone else.
Is there an icon in the bottom of her
Hang on.
picture? By chance? Do you have her muted?
I
No?
don't think so.
Is this better?
Nope.
You're on your computer, right, Erica?
I am.
If you right-click on her picture...
Her user volume's all the way up.
Is mutes not disabled or anything like that?
Nope. I turned it off and on. Try now.
What the heck?
There we go.
Hey!
Victory!
It was like not on, but sometimes turning it off and on just...
Sometimes
Hello.
that fixes it.
Alright, now I'm ready.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, I'm hanging out with these guys because I misread a missive for killing trolls and not gnolls,
Yes.
Correct.
and the guy won't pay me until I take out the gnolls.
That is...
And I'm
Bringing
pretty
these guys
sure-
with me for some reason.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that I decided I was going to go with you, and then the others followed me.
Right.
Which sounds about right.
Turk has no idea what is going on because he was not present for most of the meeting.
So this all makes sense. It works out.
Yeah.
You just brought to
It was
us.
the
You
weird
never
one
know.
with the cabbages.
And I believe the reasoning that Bertrand asked you guys to accompany Mr. Arcus here was because he trusts you to kill monsters, not as much Arcus, because Arcus went to the wrong place.
Also fair.
Not my fault his secretary can't spell Knoll right.
And you all got scared by a raccoon, and during a night's sleep that spawned within, or was already within your alarm. It spawned. No. And
It's actually something that's familiar, and it.
yeah. Alrighty. So, how who's taking point as you guys delve into the Golden Spring Mine?
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I have a pretty high armor class, so I figure the dude in the armor should probably go in front of everybody else.
Go for
I
it.
don't have a high armor class, but I'm stubborn as shit. So I'll come in next to you if there's room for two of us.
I'll be
Alrighty.
at the back.
Alrighty. So we'll go 2 and
Let
2,
me
or 2 Turk and then Penelope. The
check
entrance.
to see
Go ahead.
if I have. Okay, I don't appear to have dark vision, so I'm going to light
Oh, I
up
do.
a torch before we go in.
Alrighty. I'm gonna actually. I stapled all my notes together. I'm gonna tear them apart so that I can actually read all of them.
There you go.
Alrighty. So
So I'll have torch in one hand and probably I'll have my rapier in the other hand.
sounds good. Anyone want to prepare anything? Any spells that might last a while, or anything like that?
What can he do?
I don't actually have Travis's character sheet, which is an issue. But for the heck of it, he's going to bardically inspire Arcus. So you have a D6 for bardic inspiration. But like I said,
Awesome.
I don't have his character sheet, so I don't know how many of those he has.
How many of them he's got?
How many DMs he's got in. Alrighty. So at point, if Arcus and Mika could make perception checks as you're entering. Arcus, you have the torch, so that's 10 feet of view. After that,
Yep.
it's going to be at disadvantage. So make a perception roll at both of you, just straight roll. Mika scores a 3. Nice. We love that.
I might have something here about perception.
You know what? Wait, do I have... Hold, please. Nope, that's Yen. Nope.
It's your other character.
mind.
Whoops.
Yep.
Yeah, not the 9th level cat rogue.
It was the-
Different.
9th level. She's 14th.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Well, 12 in rogue and 2 in monk. She's freaking badass.
Zephyr,
Yeah.
because
I
I
miss
have
her.
heightened senses, gives me
Oh.
advantage on wisdom checks to hearing or smell if I'm relying on that. Can I rely on hearing and smell for this check?
Sure.
Hold, please.
Excellent.
I'm sure
Oh.
Abby's looking
Coming
into
at
her
you.
favored enemy.
Roll coming.
Got a 4
4
instead of a 3.
for Mika. Gotcha. So,
Oh, great. A 10
ooh,
and a 1. So
let's go. All right. So, as you are walking down, it's about a 15-foot by 8-foot corridor that it comes down at about, a 30-degree angle, digging down into the earth. As you're coming down, Mika just, you're scanning, but you're not really seeing much. There, you don't see anything of note. It's a very bog standard mine entrance. Arcus relying mostly on hearing and smell. You do still smell the knoll. You get that excrement kind of smell that they are very stinky that they give off. The rotting flesh, and you hear dripping water from deeper within, which is, bog standard for a cave. Water leaking down.
Cave
But you
wall.
don't really come across anything important or anything like that. So you're coming down, you go down about 20 feet, and you reach where it levels out. And as you get down to this landing, you can see that there are a split path to the left it goes around a central column, a left path and a right path straight forward. And Arcus, I know you said you would be taking point, but I'm going to give this one to Mika because she's stubborn. Mika, can you make a dex save for me?
Oh no. 16.
16. As you reach the bottom of this, you feel a tiny, tiny, tiny pull on your front foot when you reach the landing. And instinctively, you duck as a arrow whizzes above your head, embedding itself in a support beam. A rigged crossbow had been waiting for you.
Cute.
Yeah, and so now you are aware
I'm
that
gonna take the arrow.
you're gonna take the arrow out. Okay.
Is it wait? You said a crossbow. That's
crossbow
not
bolt,
helpful,
yeah.
but I'll take it anyway.
Okay. Easy peasy. +1 crossbow bolt for Mika. But you get the idea that something's waiting for you down here.
Now, are there more of them? Can I look for more of them?
More traps?
Well, rather, are there? I mean, yes, in the sense that I want to see if there's more of these, like, down the row.
How far dark vision do you have?
60 feet.
60 feet. So you see about 20 feet in front of you is where the path diverges. You don't see any tripwires along the ground within that 20-foot radius as it curves around to the right and the left.
Cool. Are there any other traps?
Make an investigation check if you'd like.
Well, where are my stats? That's a 5.
5. Not
Okay,
that you see.
this time. This is going in jail.
Alrighty.
Jail.
What do you guys think?
Jail.
You got a clear path to the right, clear path to the left. What are you thinking?
Can I send Breeze, like, well,
I mean,
to go
yeah. Would you like
investigate that direction?
which direction?
To the left.
To the left. Okay. How far do you want to send it?
I'm just gonna have him go check out, see if he finds anything interesting. Like, go like around where we visually
Okay.
can see. Does it like curve away?
So it's like a split. There's a wall in the middle, like a support wall that goes down the middle, and the path goes on either side. Straight ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so just down.
Okay, down to the left.
I don't know, like 50, 100 feet, whatever. Till he hits a turn.
Until he hits a turn. Okay. So he goes... Well, you don't know. You can't see through his eyes, and he can't speak to you telepathically. But he goes,
Send me to go check it out and
and
come back.
you tell him to come until he hits a thing. He goes, and he comes back. His movement speed is, what, like 25?
25, I think.
25. So
Yeah,
he
let me
goes...
see.
It takes him about a minute before he hits the first turn, and then he comes... A minute each way.
30.
Well, ish. Like a minute. He goes and comes back. It's about a minute-ish.
Oh, 40 feet. He's speeding.
40 feet? Okay, yeah. So it's probably like 40 seconds. He's gone before he comes back.
I missed that. Okay. What's he find?
He doesn't report anything. I mean, you can roll a perception check for him, but there's nothing interesting.
Are you kidding me? Wait. 20.
20. So he
Okay.
tells you in pretty good detail what you see, but nothing of note. So as he goes down, he sees just past where it splits off, there's a pathway. Then he kept going, and there's another pathway off to his right or to his left. So 2 pathways.
There's 2 left.
Then he went and saw a 3rd pathway, and then there was a rock fall that blocked the rest of the path.
Okay.
On his way back, when he turned around, because you told him to turn around when he stopped, when he hit the dead end, or when he couldn't go anymore. On his way back, there was a small rock fall about 15 feet on his way back, on his left. So on the right side instead of the left side. Because when he turns around, they're both left. But
Which direction from where we're standing smells stronger of Knoll?
that would be the right side.
And which way did you send him, right or left?
So, we've got a rock slide to the left side. And Stinky Knolls to the right.
Smells more of Knoll this way. That's our target. I say we go right. And I give it a second, and then I decide I'm going right.
How close am I to you? If we were patrolling, how close would you let me get to you?
I mean,
If we were stopped.
if we're standing at this crossroads, you'd probably be next to me. I don't.
My intention with the question is, as you go, I would like to grab the back of your armor and say we're not going anywhere alone. So we don't know what the hell else is in here. So now just
I'll turn
march
around.
away.
I'll look at your hands. I'll look at you, and I say, "Fine. If you don't want to go alone, follow." And then I'll just keep walking.
Oh.
I'm gonna follow you guys and say something like, "This is really creepy. Are we sure we should be going this way?"
So we're going to the
Would
right?
you rather go the other way?
Who's following
No.
Arcus?
I'll follow
Alright.
them.
Alrighty. So you're going to the right.
Don't tell the monster hunter not to go and hunt monsters.
I didn't say we weren't going to hunt the monsters. I just didn't know if this is the right direction. We might be able to sneak up on them the other way.
Yeah.
But I guess we may as well get a lay of the land first.
So, as you guys are going, Arcus, you're the lead in the pack now, so give me a perception check. And I'll have Mika make one as well, based on sight. So we got one based on smell, one based on sight, or
Good
smell
lord.
/ hearing. You guys
you
are
freaking kidding me?
you guys are struggling tonight. Maybe
Four!
Arcus.
I have a 0 in wisdom, but I still have advantage, and I'm rolling a 1 and an 8. This is not going well.
I have rolled a 2 3 times.
Well, don't
with
do that
different
again.
dice.
That's funny though. So as you're going,
Abby, I'm gonna print you a dice jail.
Please, I can print myself one, but not here.
so as you're
I just
going,
need a flat. I need an actual flat surface.
as you guys are going along to the right, you get just past where this divider is, and off to your right there is a 10-foot wide corridor going down to your right. Mika, you can see the end, but doesn't look like there's anything down there, like based on your perception check. Arcus, you can still tell smell of Knoll is ahead of you. So you can either keep going straight, or you can turn to the right.
Well, like Toucan Sam, I will follow my nose.
Any objections? Do you guys want to go explore down that other path, or because you can see the end? You know, there's
Of
nothing
the other path?
of the one. So you went to the right, and then there's a split off to the right. You can see the end. It's within 60 feet. It doesn't, like, first glance, doesn't look like anything based on your perception roll. But Arcus is dead set on going straight. Because it smells
Wait,
more
which
like
can I see the end of?
All right.
Can I to the right or in front of us?
To the right.
Oh, well then I'm gonna go. Arcus, hold for a minute. I just want to go check this out, see if there's anything we can see.
Wait, hold on. So you went to the right, and you can see down to the end on the right. but you can't see all the way forward.
Okay.
I'm doing my
And
best.
on the left side, there's 3 off spurts where Breeze saw.
So on the left,
Right?
on the left side is on the other side of a solid
Yes,
wall.
I know. Just in terms of drawing what we've seen so far.
Yes, there's 3 offshoots.
I'm gonna give myself a wisdom check to see if I'm patient enough to wait for you. Not really. But since you're new to me, I will just growl at you and wait patiently there. Wait impatiently there.
I will
Hold,
also wait.
All right.
hold for Abby for a second while I draw shit.
No worries. Turk is going to sit by Arcus and like admire your armor and whisper, ask if you have any musical instruments or what your favorite, or if you've ever seen the sea, and if you like to surf, if you want to smell his special herbs.
I really give him the I give him the Kratos treatment, you know, just like
Boy.
single word answers.
No.
Yes. No.
Olive oil.
No. Yes.
Um,
All right, fine. I'll smell your special herbs.
I want to see if there's any other traps
okay.
or any other evidence of rock slides in
Okay.
that side.
Penelope, do you want to go with her, or do you want to stick with Arcus and
Nope.
Turk? You don't want to go with her?
No.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Fair
I'm
enough.
shaking.
Make Mika, make a investigation check as you walk down this hall.
6.
6. Oh my goodness. Well, there are no traps as you were looking for, and I'm gonna flip through my notes here because I'm dumb and I can't remember.
One real
No.
one side thing to note.
Mhm.
You said that Turk was looking at my armor. He would notice that it's kind of like, sort of like it's cut into like overlapping slats, and there seem to be like leather strips that make it so it looks like it could sort of like stretch apart a little bit. But it's a weird design. Like it's obviously not common sort of construction.
Alrighty. If I can read my own writing here.
Impossible.
So you get to the end of this hallway. You didn't see any traps, nothing like that, Mika. You get to the end. It looks like they stopped mining down there. Nothing of note.
Doesn't look like it's anything collapsed or anything like that.
It doesn't look collapsed. It's solid.
All right.
Alrighty. As
Anything shiny?
Not that you noticed in your investigation.
Cool.
So, as you return to the group of 3 that's waiting for you, now you can continue down the dark hallway if you'd like.
Is there anything along the wall that, like, as we go, we could be lighting torches? Or, like, are there any sconces on the walls? Anything that we could be adding light behind us?
There are sconces, but torches are missing. It looks like the gnolls may have scavenged what wood they could from walls. You know from you and Arcus both know that the gnolls are they are resourceful, though they are not the most intelligent. They will find and scavenge, not thinking long term that they might need to see down here, but also they may or may not have dark vision. You don't necessarily need to see. All right.
I hanging out with Penelope
Mhm.
would probably register that she's a little nervous, and I'm gonna tell Breeze to go hang with her.
Yay.
And so he will go sort of like, jump up on your shoulder and just hang with you because he is kinder than I am.
Cool. I'll pet him.
Penelope, can you make a perception check for me? While you guys have been waiting here, just to see if there's anything around.
Inherited that from Mika. I got a 4. plus
4.
5.
All right.
5.
You're scanning the environment. You're pretty nervous, but it's just a cave. There's nothing moving out in the darkness. You don't have dark vision, if I remember correctly, but at least in the range that you can see, it's kind of just a cave. You're maybe starting to get a little more comfortable, but you know there's gnolls down here. You just can't see them yet.
I am really missing that reliable talent right now.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Alrighty.
Give me my rogue bag.
So, as you return, I'm sure Arcus is raring to go, and you guys will continue down the hallway, I assume?
Yep.
Alright. Let's do...
And being the competitive creature that I am, I will try and match pace with Arcus, even if he is moving faster than me.
Can I have a perception check from everyone as you guys continue
My
down the
internal
hallway?
monologue.
Oh,
is,
finally.
He wants to set up all the traps for me. That's fine.
Oh no, I'm just ahead of you. I'm just matching your pace. That's a 19. Finally.
19, finally. Okay.
Good
20.
lord.
20. Nice. And what you got, Arcus?
12.
12. Alrighty, Mika. As you guys approach, you head about another 25 feet down the wall, and you come to another bit off to your right. It's like a 10-foot alcove. There's a little bed, like a cot that's sitting there. Some candles that were lit at one point, but are now long tipped over, and the wicks ran dry or whatever. What I don't even know. They're not lit. And there is a dead man sitting on the cot.
A human?
It is a it is a dwarf. A dwarf who has been impaled. There is through the cot, so you can see there's a spear, a makeshift spear that runs through him and the cot to the ground. Not a pretty sight. Looks like he was sleeping when it went down. And it's just like that 10 by 10 little alcove. And across the way, you can see that the middle wall has the divider wall has collapsed a little bit. This might have been the smaller cave-in that Breeze noticed earlier. It looks to be about a 5 by 5 like little passageway, something that connects the two, that has caved in with dirt and rock. A passage that fell through. Mika, that is what you see. Penelope, with your 20, you are starting to feel a little bit more calm. You've got Breeze in your arms or around your shoulders. He's hanging out. But you can feel him start to, like... You know how, like, cats purr? And how dogs will growl. Dragons do something akin to that. Something you might have experienced in your half-dragon life. But he's, like, standing on one shoulder and, like, growling softly at your other. And you're not thinking too much of it. You're in a cave full of monsters, right? And then you feel like your shoulder's a little itchy. Like your left shoulder's a little itchy. And you go to itch it. And there's a huge patch of moss sitting on your arm. It might have fallen there, or you rubbed up against something, but you're not sure. What would you like to do? You're muted, by the way.
Sorry, rookie move.
You're good.
I said I will instantly scream.
You instantly scream, and this patch of moss on your shoulder jumps.
Like
At
off
your,
or like
at your scream. It jumps up. It jumps up, and you hear a small hiss.
Okay, I'm gonna grab it.
You're going to
and
grab
look
it.
at it.
So you grab it by its scruff, by the moss, and you see on your shoulder the small creature that I have just sent you. And I'm clicking on the wrong Discord channel. I'll also put it in the all chat here for you guys.
Oh, he's so cute!
You see a small moss kitten that has made its home on your left shoulder until you spooked it.
Does it,
Monster,
like,
kill
bite
it!
me or
What's up?
is it like biting or like scratching or anything?
It's small. It's still very young. From what you can tell, you've never encountered such a creature. You've never even heard of something like this before. And it's a little ball of moss that looks very much like cats you might have seen in cities. And it's pawing and like meowing and mewing, but it doesn't know what's going on, and there it is.
Okay, and then I'm gonna squeal with happiness and hug it.
As you hug it,
Mika, look what I found!
it's gonna paw at you once just for fun. Does a 16 hit your armor class?
Yeah, I'm a 14.
Okay, you take 1 point of damage as it scratches at your hand, or at your shoulders while you're hugging it. Can you make a animal handling check for me?
Okay. Oh, yikes. 7.
7. It's not exactly pleased with you, but being hugged is like oddly calming it. And it takes some time while you guys are walking here, but it slowly warms up to you a little bit and returns to its spot on your shoulder.
Yay!
This little patch of moss.
Okay, I'm gonna pet it every couple seconds.
Okay.
Continuously.
Give me another animal handling check, just like for a little bit farther in the future to see how you're handling
18!
this. 18. It seems to like those pets a lot.
Yay!
Alrighty.
Best session ever.
And as you guys continue forward, Arcus, you guys keep going. So you've come past that gentleman who was stabbed. You're like at that spot where he's stabbed, and you see ahead of you.
I'd like to check his.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Well, let me finish the description of what you see, just to finish out the perception checks, and then we'll do that. You still smell Null ahead of you. It's gotten stronger, but it's not overpowering. And you'd like to search his body while Penelope is petting her cat, her moss kitten.
Yeah,
I'm not paying attention.
And I'm guessing, Mika, you're also crowding around the dwarf body at the same time, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna definitely acknowledge the fact that Penelope just screamed. And, that would have resulted in a weapon draw for sure. If I didn't already have one out. I'm sure I did.
Mm-hmm.
But, what you got there?
It's a little moss kitten.
Yeah. Where did that... What's it doing?
It's mine now.
Did it tell you that?
I
don't know why I'm southern all of a sudden.
Look, it lets me pet it and everything.
Alright. Well.
I look at Penelope with this look of like, oh god, she's one of those.
And I'll just share that, we'll share a moment there of, okay.
Yeah, and then I'd like to investigate the body.
Please do. Give me an investigation check.
Can I help?
Yeah, give him advantage, absolutely.
I'm
And
gonna stay.
yeah.
With that advantage, it's a 17.
17. On the corpse of this gentleman, he was an older dwarf, which even for dwarfs is upwards of 300 years. But so he's been around for a while. You can clearly tell that the spear is what did him in. If you'd like to remove it, you can. Otherwise, you find a pickaxe near his body, a small stick of dynamite,
Would I even have a concept of what that is?
Make a history check
Got it.
or just a general intelligence, I guess, not necessarily history.
I
And
am a smart boy.
that is
so
true.
Wait, why would you not know what?
9.
9. Not everyone knows what dynamite is. It's not necessarily the most educated world.
It's probably like very specialized, right? Like, because I don't mine. Why would I need to know what it is?
Fair enough. Not classically trained.
Right.
Yeah, I got her. You also find 2 unlit torches and a tinderbox laying by him, and a pouch with 6 gold pieces.
Well, that's an advance on my pay. I will take the 6 gold. I will put my currently lit torch in the closest sconce, and then I will light one of the fresh torches and use that to continue going on. I will hand another torch to Penelope.
I can see. Yeah.
I think Penelope's hands are busy with the cat and the dragon.
I'll have recalled Breeze at least to the ground, so she can hold one.
And then I will...
One hand, I'll cradle the cat.
I'll yank the spear out of the dwarf, and I will position him in a more dignified repose.
All right.
Is there, like, bed?
Not lighting the dynamite.
What'd you say?
Thank you for not lighting the dynamite.
I don't know what it is, so I'm just like it. I'll actually turn to you, Mika, and I'll be like, "Any idea what this weird stick is?"
I would know what that is. Yeah.
Make a history check.
Five.
No. To be honest, the person who might have known no longer travels with your party. Arno would
But
know
we
in
don't
a
know
heartbeat.
that.
No, you don't know that. But just be glad Turk didn't pick it up first. So you've investigated this spot. You still see that the small cave in where just over it you can see probably what Breeze saw, that path that was leading off, the final path to the left, and the larger cave in over it. But the path continues straight ahead if you'd like to go.
You still smelling your nose?
Yeah, it's getting stronger.
Is it?
It is getting stronger.
Oh, I thought you said it wasn't. Sorry.
It is getting stronger ahead, but it doesn't smell like it here in the corner.
Got it.
Um,
Well,
and then I did mention last time, Arcus, your expert nose also picked up on a smell you were unfamiliar with.
Okay.
That smell, it had faded, but has gotten much stronger.
Interesting.
is there anything that other than smelly knolls that we can smell?
I would say no. You guys, your noses aren't necessarily your strong suit, and so you mostly smell the dirt, earth, and excrement of the gnolls, and dead people emanating from here.
This would be weird to have a human wandering around in the dark, sniffing the air and getting more out of it than, so it's definitely weird. But I will note that other smell and be like, there's something else down here.
What's
I
it
don't
smell
know
like?
what. It smells, I don't know, what's it smell like?
It smells like, insert Zephyr's description here. The smell is it's not a sweet smell, but it's like almost like sage. It's an earthy herbal kind of scent that lofts through, but it has like that lingering, almost like blood, like that iron and
Coppery,
sage,
irony.
coppery. Like when you taste your own blood from like a nosebleed,
Okay.
that's the kind of like it lingers, it's soft, but it's there. And
Got
You
it.
and I have very different senses of smell.
a little bit. But it's almost imperceptible to anyone except for Arcus.
So it smells like blood and herbs.
It's
Interesting.
yeah.
Blood and sage.
Mm-hmm.
The blood part I'm more concerned about. I'll be like,
What are you thinking?
don't-
Ritual?
possibly.
Some kind of a ritual. Is there any evidence of? Well, obviously we've got our dead body,
I will
but
say
is there any evidence of like herbs or anything on the ground? Is there other tracks of blood coming in on the floor or walls or anything?
So you haven't noticed any herbs or anything like that. So that's why the smell is very different. Even outside with all the wildflowers and the nature of it all, Arcus was still able to pick up on this very unique scent. And
It's not my cat, is it?
it's not your cat. It's,
No, that smells like moss.
It smells like moss. And there are some trails of blood, but Mika, you've mostly associated these with the gnolls bringing back things to eat. It's the smell of blood is present, but this very specific scent is similar to that. Not blood. It's similar to like that lingering irony and taste that blood has. It's really hard to describe scents, I'm going to be honest with you.
Was it a gold? Remind me. Was it called Gold's Mine or was it a gold mine?
It's the Golden Spring Mine. It is a gold mine. You would know that.
Doesn't smell like gold.
I don't know if gold has a smell personally, but it
Cool.
smells like work has been done, like relatively fresh earth. You're underground now. Alrighty.
Now that we've given this man a little bit more of a respectful experience in death, moving on to our next place.
Aye.
Sure.
Continuing forward.
I don't care. As long as I can bring my cat.
It's snuggled up in your arms or on your shoulder, whatever you prefer, on your head. It's
I'm holding it.
basically
Don't
just a
get away.
flump of moss. Alrighty.
I took their ears, Zephyr. I didn't take their tails.
I listened to the recording back. You did both.
I have 4 gnoll ears
It's
in my inventory.
okay. It said you cut off the tails too. So
Oh,
in any case, you did keep the. At least you did keep the. I think you, or maybe you started to cut off the tails. In any case, so as you continue forward, about another 15 feet, and to your right you see a passage that's much steeper than the original decline. That was about a 30-degree angle. This is probably going about 70 or 80. Like, it is very steep, 5 foot wide, maybe 5 feet tall. It's a chute of some sort that leads down. And it smells like gnoll. Very, very, very strong like gnoll. But even with Mika's dark vision, you cannot see the end. And of course, the path continues forward as well.
even if we don't know what the dynamite is, it is a stick and it has a fuse. Can I try and deduce what would be done with it?
Make a. I would. I don't have a character sheet in front of me. Yeah, just make a straight intelligence roll for me.
Nope. I don't get anything.
Mika's like, I found this weird candle, guys.
You can't tell, but you can discern that it is not a candle, though its purpose to you is unknown.
Yep. Cool. I really have the urge to huck my dragon down there. And I don't think that's a good idea, but I want to.
It's up to you.
Is there a
No,
sconce?
what do you think? Are they right there? Are Null friends at the base of that chute?
That's the strongest scent I've gotten so far.
I will clarify that you do also smell them ahead of you, but they're very strong coming from down.
They're also ahead still. We could go forward, clear those out, and see if it loops around. There's another way down here. We could always come back.
Is it a sheer chute? Like if I huck that dragon, is he gonna slide?
Yes.
Or is he just...
It's like an 80-degree incline.
No, yeah, I understand that.
There's not much to hold on. Yeah, it's pretty sheer. There's not much to hang on to. And he can't fly.
No, I know that.
Yeah, no, I'm just reminding you. From all the times that you've thrown him 3 feet. Or someone has dropped him.
Yep. That is why I said huck and not send.
Arcus, to answer your question, there is a wall sconce next to this. It is missing a torch, however.
Got it. So I'm formulating a plan of how to get down there and get back up. Essentially, I'll put this to you two. I'll turn to you two. I'm like, we can go forward, clear out the knolls, see if there's another way that leads down there. Or I can tie this rope to that sconce and we can, slide down and have a way of getting back up by...
We could tie the rope to the dragon.
They're
Lower
following me
the
here
dragon down.
now.
I don't think I understand that the dragon can communicate with you, so I'm like...
Oh.
I think you're... I'm like,
I mean, you would have
you
seen
really
me
wanna
do it
use
with
your-
him. You would have seen me do it with him earlier.
Is it telepathic or is it...
I have no idea. I just assume that I can have him tell me things.
They do not share a telepathic conversation, but it understands her, and if she can speak Draconic, she can understand it. But one of you does speak Draconic, and that would be Penelope.
Yep.
Okay, so
So-
I would have seen it kind of growl and gutter and have a conversation.
More or less, yes.
Okay, well, in that case, I'll just kind of like look at Mika, look at the dragon, and I'll just start pulling rope out of my pack.
Alrighty, so between the 4 of you, how much rope do you have? Because you know that this, you cannot see the end of this, which means that it's at least 60 feet sheer.
I've got 50 feet of rope on me currently.
I believe
I've got 50.
50. And I believe Turk has 50 as well. So you have 150, if not more, with... I didn't hear Erica.
50.
Okay, so you have 200 feet of rope if you want to lower the dragon down.
Yes.
Let's start with 100.
Okay.
And I'll tell him that if he sees the end of the tunnel to... I mean, he makes noise.
He does make noise.
Just to, like, yell back to us. Whatever noise dragons make. Yeah.
So, as you do this, you tie the rope around him and you...
The little harness.
As he starts going down, you lowering him down. He goes about 75 feet before he reaches a drop. He goes 75 feet like this before he reaches a drop. And he'll signal something. He'll say something like "drop" in Draconic or "this is the end" in Draconic, and he sees straight down. He sees water.
Well,
If you want to
have your little scout.
Like a river or just...
You can make a perception check as him.
Oh, yeah.
But he sees water.
Hold, please.
Mm-hmm.
Do moss cats have powers?
You should see in the thing I sent you, it has its full character breakdown.
Oh, it was too blurry. I couldn't read it.
Oh, my bad. I can send it to you a different way.
What's a 10?
10. It's not a river. It's still water. It's slightly sparkling. And that's all he can see before he drops over the edge.
I'm gonna remind Turk not to jump in the water.
And Turk will second
He's
that.
done that before.
So Turk is not going down the chute.
Absolutely not.
All right, so we'll pull little buddy back up.
Okay. And he does also report that the smell of Knoll was very strong from down in the direction of the
Stinky.
water. Very stinky.
Stinky nose. Stinky nose. I guess he doesn't have like a special nose. He's just a dragon.
Yep. He just smells Knoll. And
Noles are stinky.
yep. Alrighty. So you
Are
have
we
the chute.
smelling Knoll?
He is smelling Knoll.
We're smelling stinky Knoll.
Always smelling sneaky Knoll.
All right, so that's the chute. I guess. Well, we're not going down there because we're gonna get stuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I could put him down. I can send him down there. We could drop him by rope and then let him go run around down there, and I can bring him back up, or rather, I can summon him again. But I don't think that's worth it.
We don't know what's in that water. We don't want
Yeah.
something to just come up there and snag him. So I say
Yeah,
bring him
I'll
back.
bring him back.
Continue
Okay.
down. Yeah.
But I wouldn't. I guess I would probably know if he was gone, right?
Correct. You would feel that connection sever because you can command him with a bonus action even if you can't see or hear him.
Yes, that is true.
So you would feel that connection sever, but yeah. So we're continuing forward.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. It goes about another 10 feet, so right to the edge of where the torches are, and the path breaks off to the right. Where you see it break off to the right, it ends in about 20 feet, but it continues to the left. So it's like you can keep going straight, but it breaks off to the right and then goes to the left. Yeah. And you can now see that it's really hard to describe, but going straight, you can see the end, and it is a T-junction. So you have a path to the right or straight forward to a T.
I mean,
Such-
again,
Yep,
I'm just gonna
exactly
keep
that.
following my nose.
So figuring to the right goes around and reconnects.
You could reasonably
I would-
make that assumption. And you smell the knolls straight ahead.
I say as much.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we might as well go check out the part we figure connects. And then come back to where we can see.
Alrighty.
I like
Arcus
Travis
is-
just
Arcus
home.
is
Travis just got home?
impatience is starting to be, it's starting to like get more and more obvious. He's like, I'm working with these people. I'm working with these people. So you're just like, let's go on the side path, and he's just like, fine.
Alrighty, so you guys go around. Can I have Arcus and Mika make a perception or investigation, your choice, as you continue around to the right?
Ooh, my investigation's pretty good, so I'm gonna go with that.
4 for Abby. Love that.
My dice need to go in jail.
Yeah.
Or they're mad at me because I haven't used them. I don't know.
19.
19. As you come around the corner, you do see that it does make like a semicircle, basically. It's squared off, but it's like a semicircle. It forms a rectangle meeting back up with the original path. No additional offshoots. And about halfway through, you find, if I can find my notes.
A bear that's high on cocaine.
No, we do not find cocaine bear.
Coke bear.
No. Where is... You know, I should have...
Also, hi, Travis.
Hi, Travis.
Hi, everyone. Hi.
This is my cat.
Oh, it's a moth kitten.
Yeah.
Can I pet it?
No.
I'm gonna pet it.
Not good.
Make
Ooh,
it...
Erica?
Travis, why don't you make a animal handling check?
Do not infuriate my cat.
Where the heck is... Can I just not read?
Oh, whoops. I think a 6. No, that's wrong. It's 6.
6? It does not respond to you. It's very attached to Penelope already, so unfortunately it will leave you alone. There's my notes on what you find.
He's a main one.
So, as you come in to this little roundabout, you find a chest. It's seems to be a mining team like storage chest. It has enough wages for 8 men for a week, which is 24 gold.
Mm-hmm.
I'm suspicious of this because we've already.
Oh, so do you? So okay,
traps.
yeah. Let me back up. You find a chest. It's unopened.
Yeah. I will poke it with my sword first.
It thunks like a wooden chest.
All right. Then I will move. Actually, I'll be like, 'cause I'm not exactly friends with you guys yet. So why take unnecessary risk? I will pretend I don't know how to open this chest and just be like, I found a chest. Anybody want to open it?
I'll give it a go.
Yeah, let's go, Travis.
There we go.
Didn't I pick up some
Uh,
lockpicks in the last adventure when I was going through all the doors?
So as
Is it locked?
you pull out all your lockpicks and stuff, and you get ready, and you notice there's no lock on it.
Okay.
It's just a chest, and if you'd like to open it, you may.
Alright, well, I have in the back of my mind, I feel like in a second life, I was in a maze, and I saw a lot of these chests that weren't what they seemed, but I'm sure that doesn't apply to this situation, so I'll
Oh,
try to
you
open it.
missed it, Travis. Earlier, Emika almost got her head shot off by a trap that was
jeez.
set across the room.
Was
so-
it? Well, I have short-term memory loss or something, because I don't remember anything in the past hour of our lives, so did the trap have anything to do with chests?
No, it was just tripwire, so, you know.
Alright, bonsai, let's open it.
You open the chest. It is not trapped. Inside you find a week's worth of wages for 8 men, so 24 gold. A signed contract. A signed contract with the lock keeper's signature on it. So that would be Bertrand Scaleback. That's ownership of the mine. So you now have in your hands a contract that says you own the mine. Or, well, that someone owns the mine.
I grab it.
And it is specifically to a man named Yogo Voltwalk.
Gesundheit.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yogovoltwalk. Voltwalk. And it is with the L is pronounced Voltwalk. Because I hate myself. I underlined the L.
Nice. We have a mine now. We just have to go find where it is.
Mm-hmm.
We just gotta get out of this cave and go find the mine.
And
I stare at you for an uncomfortable amount of time.
Just kind of pat.
I think it's a staring contest, so I try to hold it.
and
While
it-
he's staring, I'm going to take the rest of the shit.
Alrighty. That's pretty much all that was in there was the gold and the contract. It's not a huge chest. Probably like a foot by a foot, maybe. And in this contract, it specifically states that 50% of everything found would be transported to the city of. My brain just spazzed, and it's not actually written, so I gotta pull it up here.
Yes, the glorious city-state of.
Your mom. It's the glorious city-state of Perch, which those of you who have met Fiametta and Arno know that's where they are from. So 50% is sent to the estate at Perch, so owned by the Ocean's Eye is who it specifically says. It says to the Ocean's Eye.
Oh, speaking of Fiametta and Arno, I would have remembered that she was looking for a very round rock. I would like to keep an eye out.
You will keep an eye out. I will keep that in mind going forward. So that's what you guys find in that chest around the corner. Would you like to keep going?
Yeah.
No, I'm actually going to leave.
I'll put my hand on Travis's character. Sorry.
Turk.
Perk. Yeah. I'll put my hand on his shoulder and just be like, "Good job." I'm reinforcing this behavior of, hey, go open things that I tell you to open.
I'm sure he will continue to do so. So as you guys continue forward,
he's now my favorite.
Now looping around and meeting back up. Yes, thank you, Abby. As you guys meet back up, you hear some yips and growls and a small fire crackling from just ahead of you. So from this T-bone junction that you guys would have run into, straight ahead. We're going to take a small break. I know Travis just got home. We'll let him settle in. We'll take like a 5-minute break before we hop back in.
All right, thanks.
And then you guys can explore what is just around the corner.
My guess is Knowles.
It's a strong possibility. I'm not going to say anything.
I don't know. I think we're going to end up running into some trolls.
It's possible. All right.
Swear
Maybe
to God, it's trolls and not Knowles.
Maybe both.
Oh, shit.
Oh, troll Knowles.
Yeah, so we'll be back in about 5.
If we are hearing crackling fires.
I'm a bum nut. Get stuff.
Alrighty. So, we're popping back in. We're back in the world. You guys have come down the path. You've gone around this way. So you're meeting up with the end of the right path. And ahead of you, you hear some yips and howls, the crackling fire. The smell of Knowles is dangerously strong. And the final path here, the one that comes around, is only 5 feet wide. So you can only go one at a time. So who's taking point?
Well, Mika, you said you're getting ready to stealth, right? So you're probably crouching down and...
Yeah, I'm gonna try and... Well, I mean, I'll just sort of, like, peek around, see what I can see, and, like, if there is any kind of a point of entry. Like, are we walking into the main entrance of this, or are we, like, sneaking around the back way?
Why don't you make a perception check for me if you're heading first?
I guess so. Sure.
So we'll say it's Mika with Breeze, Arcus, and then Penelope and Turk bringing up the rear, or do you guys want to go around back the other way?
Yeah, I think me in the back makes sense.
Okay.
Yep.
So 13.
13.
Can I make one for Breeze also, or just
for you is fine. So ahead of you, I would say about 15 feet, you can see a figure slumped against the wall.
in the pathway or in
man, it's so hard to. Let me do this. So you guys had come around, right? You guys had come around this way, and you're standing right about here at the end of the first path. And 15 feet ahead of you, there's a figure right about there. And
So we can't see into like a.
With your roll, this is captivating your view. You can kind of see that that it opens up into a space here. But you see a figure ahead of you, and it looks distinctly Knoll-esque.
Live? Like slumped on the ground, or
It's like slumped against the wall.
standing or sitting?
It's sitting.
Okay. I would have. I will draw my dagger.
Which dagger? The dagger of the eyes. Okay.
And I'll draw it across my palm.
Okay, so you're going to take 1d4.
2 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to huck it.
Alrighty. So,
And try and hit that knoll.
Before you do that, this will be the surprise round. But let's pop over to roll 20 and show you guys what you're looking at.
I just tried to touch my computer screen. That was embarrassing.
So, it's I can't like hide things, but currently you see the knoll that's right in front of you. 15 feet in front of you.
What am I supposed to be seeing?
What do you see? Oh wait, I have you guys on the wrong one. Ha ha ha. Give me one moment. Give me one. Oh, there's a huge jet coming over. I believe what you guys see is actually the very first fight you had.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I believe that was when I was testing stuff with Travis. Let me give me 5 seconds here. Well, I don't know how everything works, so I'm still working on that.
Well, he does that. Can you remind me what your dagger does?
You guys would not know this.
Okay.
For meta reasons. If I can take damage from it, and it'll give me advantage on the next thrown attack.
Interesting.
Man, sometimes roll 20 is a little confusing here, actually.
Does it make more sense for you to stream it to us?
Not necessarily, just because it allows you guys to control your characters.
Got it.
I'm just changing some settings here because I don't know how this works. All right, let's give this a try. Let me hop over to the combat screen here, and I'm going to drag you guys to the first arena.
Oh, I see it.
Now,
There we go.
Now, what do you see? Because I see the Game Master side.
We can
see a cave
with our characters on the narrow way, and
We've got the full
the
map.
monsters.
Do you
in the
see?
private room.
Do you see all the monsters?
I see 4.
Ah, motherfucker! All right. Well, hey, you.
Sorry, 3.
There are 4 in there. You should see 4, right?
What is? Oh, I don't know what that one
That's
is.
what I said. Yeah, I thought that was the
There's
monster.
one that looks different.
On the left of the fire pit.
Mhm.
It says spell castle.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty. Well.
Yeah.
All right. Abby, roll your attack, and while everyone else is doing that, please, everyone, roll initiative. Let's get started.
Nope.
That's a D20, right?
Yep. D20 plus your initiative.
The attack is going to be. Please. Where is my attack?
I have 14.
Oh, hold on, Erica. Give me 1 sec.
Oh, I'm too excited.
I know.
Oh, this is why. 19 to hit.
19 does hit. Please roll your damage. I believe that's 1d4 plus 5.
Yep, I have it.
I know. I was looking at it earlier today as well.
8 damage.
8 damage. Nice.
And I'm going to infuse that with breeze to take one point of fire damage.
1 point of fire damage. Alrighty. So nice attack. Please roll your initiative as well, and please give me a wisdom saving throw as well.
Initiative is going to be 19.
Okay.
And with saving throw is going to be 14.
14. Okay. Let's do initiative. Anyone 25 to 20.
Yes, 21.
21. Turk going
Nice.
first. Nice. I'm going to actually quickly roll initiative because I did not. Okay.
Oh, what was that noise?
Oh, sorry, I missed the thing loud.
Is it okay?
1 second while I write down these initiatives because I'm stupid and I forgot.
Church, your character drawing looks like someone I would run into at Ocean Beach.
Yeah, I know. That was kind of the vibe.
All right, Turk's
Nice.
up first.
I like it.
Oh my
Stop.
gosh.
He's clicking things. Sorry.
I'm trying to make the the map bigger.
Sorry, it's a little funky. We're all getting used to it. Anyone from 20 to 15?
19.
19. Alrighty. And 18 as well. Nice.
What?
Mika. Mika, what's your dexterity score?
15.
15? Okay. And Penelope, you got a 14?
14.
Alrighty. Let me finish up these last scores here. And last is perfect. All right. So your dagger stabs the dude. It is currently sticking out of his shoulder, and they're now on alert. That's the start of the surprise round, or start and end of the surprise round. So Turk, you're up first, big man. You can see where you are. You should be able to drag your character, and it will snap to the squares on screen.
Okay. I'm probably just going to, because I'm a small guy. Can I inhabit the same space? I forgot what.
Yeah, you
small...
can move through the
Yeah.
space, but you cannot inhabit the same space.
Oh,
If he's
okay.
small sized.
He is
If
small
your character's
sized.
Small sized.
Only-
And
Oh, interesting.
same space as a medium or large.
I'll just go in front. It's okay.
I wouldn't say I'm medium sized though.
You're on the higher end of medium sized.
Thank you.
I'm just going to say, hey Mika, and do you turn around and look at me, or do you keep looking forward?
Wait. Okay, before you do that, I did give her bardic inspiration for you earlier.
Oh,
She already has it. I forgot to mention
okay.
that.
Okay, thank you.
Wait,
So
no,
that was really
Arcus
cool.
didn't.
Oh,
That was on
Ar-
me.
it was Arcus. It was Arcus. Arcus has it. So you could, if you'd like,
Okay.
to give it to Mika.
Okay, I say Mika's name. Do you turn around, or do you just keep looking forward?
I'll sort of, quarter turn. I'll listen. Or indicate that I'm listening.
Okay, I'll say I believe in you, and give you a smile and a wave, and give you bardic inspiration.
Thank you.
Just want to quickly point out, I very much like the definitely breeze token. Totally not a zombie.
That's why I sent Breeze.
I know. I need to fix it, but I'll do it another time.
I don't know
love that.
how do you I can barely see what's going on in roleplay right now.
In the top right corner of sort of the map, you'll see a little bar with a plus and minus and a percentage. You can use that to zoom in and out.
I can't move the pan. Ha ha ha. I figured it out.
Were you on select?
I have, like,
It's so weird. We're all still learning it.
How do I get the?
there's like big things on top of everything.
Yeah, all of our icons are covering most of what I'm seeing, or most of the map.
What?
Yeah.
Let me show you.
Your bottom icons.
You just see their faces.
Yeah.
Oh, the setting to get rid of that under settings. Oh my gosh, I don't remember where that was. There's somewhere on here. There is a button that.
Yeah, if you go to audio video in the settings, and then there's a tab that says video display. Player video avatar size.
Here we go.
Get that to
Thank you.
I have it to names only.
Yep.
That's good. Thank you.
I'm so sorry about that. It's so weird. We're all learning.
What are these little red, green, and blue circles?
Red, green, and blue circles. Oh, so right now there is a way that I can like give functionality to those. Right now, if you click on a character or on an enemy, the red will show you how much damage you've dealt to them. So this knoll here, the first one, it will say -9. So you've dealt.
We don't have access to those tokens, so we can't click on them and see them.
Never mind then.
No, I can only see ours.
Okay, well then.
They're just ways for you to track certain stuff if you want to. You can track your own HP or
Never mind. I can see how far they are down, but you cannot. Haha.
In which case.
Which is what I tried to do, but it didn't work, so I'm going to delete it anyway. All right. Turk, you've given your bardic inspiration to Mika?
Yes. Sorry, I know I'm supposed to do my bonus action after my regular action, but I just can't.
No, you can do it in any order.
Oh, okay. Cool. Can I see where the Mika's dagger fell? Is it in the?
It is in the knoll. It is in the knoll.
It is in the knoll. Can I take another step forward and try to mage hand it and grab it back?
Yeah. So you want to be like in the same space as Arcus?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
What is Arcus in front of me, or is that definitely?
That's Arcus is right in front of you.
Definitely Bruce.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, then I'll try to mage hand from there and grab the dagger.
Okay. It's less than 10 pounds, so you're able to snag it if you want to bring it back to her.
Okay. Yeah, I do that.
All right.
Are these squares like 5 feet?
All 5 feet,
Yeah.
correct. Turk, just for reference, I'm going to move you off to the side here, just so I can see you.
That's
He's facing into the wall.
he's object clipping.
He's a good rock climber, I feel like.
Alrighty, is that the end of your turn, or do you want to move forward more? Or you only use 15 feet of your movement.
Dude, I'm honestly just gonna back up.
Okay.
Back up 1.
Okay, sounds good. Alrighty, that brings us to the knoll that was just stabbed, because he has a higher dex score than Abby, or than Mika does. So it's going to stand up. That uses half of its movement, and it is going to turn to the direction the dagger came and see you. And it's going to take. It did lose half of its movement speed, so it only has 15 feet, which is plenty to get right up in your face. And it's going to make a strike against you. Let me quickly pull up. I have my knoll stat page here somewhere. There it is. Alrighty, it's going to make a bite attack against you. That's a 23 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Alrighty. So that is 6 piercing damage to you. And that will be the end of its turn. That brings us to Mika. Now you have your
now
dagger
that he's
back.
right
Yeah.
here. Yeah, I will. I guess I'm here, have it in my hand, so I'll stab him again.
Stab him again with the dagger. Alrighty, make the attack.
That's gonna be 15 to hit.
15 just hits.
And I'll have Breeze infuse this. And that'll be 6 points of fire damage and 7 points of dagger damage.
Alrighty. As you pull out your dagger, or you draw your dagger once again, and that flame infuses with it, and you just shink head off the shoulders. It falls down dead on the ground. I'm gonna highlight him red. And he is dead.
He is not.
It didn't work, but this guy is dead, so he's gone. Alrighty.
I was gonna X him out.
In any case, he is dead. Boom. One down.
And as a bonus action, come on, help! No, stop it.
What's up?
As a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the other one that I can see.
The Knoll Ranger.
I don't know.
Oh, can you not see their names?
No.
Lame.
You can see the spellcaster and the regular Knoll's name.
This
guy over here.
Okay, I'll put it on him, and I will put a mark on there that shows that he is marked. And I will change his settings.
I got it. This is mine.
Yeah. Did you want to move anywhere? Because currently you are blocking people from leaving the.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Can I move myself? No. Why does
yes,
that
you
do
can,
that?
because you're currently on the draw one, but you can.
You know what? I'm working on it. I'm gonna
Once you
go-
get used to the system.
Can I hide behind this thing?
Yeah, that's like the end of the wall. You
Yeah.
can hide there.
Can I is it like taking up that square, or can I kind of be in this square and
It is taking up that square.
okay. I'm gonna go there.
Okay. Sounds good. Arcus, that brings us to your turn.
And Breeze will come with me.
All right, sounds good.
I am going to. Let's see. I'll move up. I'll move 20 feet into here. Get an idea of where things are. So let's see. Or 25 feet, I guess. And then I'm going to go ahead and double move over to this knoll.
Okay.
And as I'm walking towards him, I'm going to take my rapier and a little gap in my armor where my forearm is. I'm going to draw it across my forearm, activating my Crimson Right.
Yes, sir.
I'll say, blood boils, storm rage, strike fast and true. And as I cut it, the blood will begin to spark and imbue my weapon with lightning.
Okay.
I will take D4 damage. So I will take 2 damage, and I can... I will do an extra D4 of lightning whenever I strike with this weapon.
Sounds good. Alrighty. Is that the end of your turn, sir? That's your bonus action and your action
double move
movement.
and a bonus action, so I'm done.
Alrighty. That brings us to the Knoll Spellcaster's turn. And currently it can only see one creature in range. It's going to cast a spell on you, Arcus. What?
Put a spell on me.
Spell on you. It's going to, if this will ever load. Oh my goodness, why is it not loading? It's going to cast Crown of Madness on you. So I need you to make... Yeah, I need you to make a something saving throw that I'm looking up right now.
I'm assuming it's wisdom.
Most likely.
Which is not great for me.
Mm-hmm. That's why we're doing it. If
But would the Knoll know that?
No,
No.
he wouldn't, but it doesn't matter.
yeah, that is a wisdom saving throw against a it's a 14.
DC.
It's
Oh
a 14.
boy. Okay. Wisdom saving throw plus 0.
Ooh.
Here we go.
There we go.
9.
Oh, alrighty. So, as you step forward and you draw your rapier, you, like, out of the corner of your eye, you catch this Knoll. This is weird, because Knolls don't usually cast magic, so you're already like, what's going on here? And then it, like, flicks its wrist, and your mind just goes blank.
Bless you.
And, that's gonna end its turn. Penelope, it's your turn.
Alrighty. I'm gonna walk. Whoa, whoops, that's not that far. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right there. Okay, I'm over there, and then I'm gonna do magic missile, which is 1d4 plus 1 force damage 3 times.
Hell yeah. And then who are you targeting with this one?
Can I see all of them from here?
Yeah, you can see all of them.
Okay, 1 for each.
One for each. Let's do it.
First, let's do the purple circled guy.
Purple circled guy. All right.
3 plus 1 would be 4.
Alrighty. 4 from him.
And then we'll do the one by Arcus.
Alrighty.
1 plus 1 is 2.
2 is 1 plus 1.
And then the spell guy will be 3 plus 1, 4.
Alrighty. And then, before I forget, you are so fucking lucky, Ian. Oh my god. She just broke its concentration.
Hell yeah!
With a natural 1.
Hell yeah!
So,
Yay!
Penelope, new favorite.
Yay!
As Penelope, as you step forward, you haven't seen Arcus really fight before. You've seen him dispatch of the gnolls that you guys were fought outside of the cave. So this is new. You haven't seen him draw his saber across himself, and it's sparking with this mystical electrical energy. So you don't think much of the crown, the mystical iron crown that is digging into his helmet, until your bolt hits the spellcaster and it disappears, and you recognize, oh, that's not something Arcus was doing to himself. But you really just saved the whole party. and you don't know it yet, but you definitely just did. Is that where you'd like to remain for the rest of your turn?
Yeah, do I have like a little... I'm assuming I'm wearing a bag, I think. A backpack?
Yes, you do.
Can I shove the cat in my backpack?
Yeah, absolutely.
I probably should have done that first.
No, you're good. It'll be protected. Alrighty. If that ends your turn, it becomes the Gnoll Ranger's turn. And it is going to make a longbow attack against...
Ranger is he? Is he the Green Ranger? Is he the Red Ranger?
He's the Gnoll Ranger.
Good ball.
Gnoll.
Ron's least favorite.
Not the silver, but the Gnoll Ranger. He's gonna make a 2 longbow attacks against Arcus. And you know what? No, Penelope just hit him. He's gonna do two attacks against you. We'll split it up, 1 against each of you. Arcus,
Sounds good.
He misses entirely. That's another natural 1. This dice is going in jail. Against Penelope. That definitely hits. That's a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so that is this one plus 1. That's 3 damage as an arrow skins your knee. She used to be an adventurer like you. And you are very welcome. And that will end his turn. He's going to remain where he is. And that brings us to the knoll that's in front of Arcus, who's going to make a spear attack against you.
AC 17.
AC 17. Fucker. No. Misses entirely with a natural 3. He goes after you and just snags the stump to your right. Yeah. That'll end. You know what? He's actually gonna back away after seeing the crown go away. He knew what the crown meant. He's actually gonna back away from you. So if you want to take your attack, you may. Your attack of opportunity.
I will take my attack of opportunity. I'm using my rapier, so 13 to hit.
Does not hit.
All right.
So he does make it out, and he's gonna back up to the spellcaster.
Got it.
Bringing us back to Turk at the top of the round.
Alright. I'm surprised. I thought it was a little quicker. 5, 15. Guess I'll just go right here. 20. And then I would like to cast Vicious Mockery at the Knoll Ranger.
The Knoll Ranger. Alrighty. That's a saving throw, correct?
Yes.
Charisma, if I'm not
The target
mistaken.
can hear you. It must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
A 14.
Nope. It fails.
It doesn't.
It fails horribly.
Alright, it's going to take 1d4 psychic damage, which
Let's
is going
go.
to be a whopping 1.
Yes, sir.
And has a disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes.
Okay.
Before the end of its next.
Sounds good. It takes some damage, and it is mocked.
And I'm sorry, I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm just going to hide behind Penelope again.
Let's go. You're just gonna stand on the corpse that's right there.
Yeah, I'm going to be like, pardon me.
Alrighty. With the Knoll dead, it is Mika's turn.
Which no.
The one that you killed. The one you beheaded. With your
Oh,
dagger.
that was earlier. Okay.
Yes. Because
I see what you're
it
saying.
shared a turn with you. But
Okay. I see. Yeah. I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4 up here.
Okay.
I'm gonna stabby stab.
Alrighty.
Stabby stab.
Now, what weapon are you using?
Dagger.
Dagger of arrows. Alrighty.
'Cause that's what's in my hand.
Okay. I'm just asking because you have multiple weapons.
I know. And that's gonna be a 19 to hit.
19 does hit.
Or 18, sorry.
Still hits.
Yeah, I know.
You don't know.
And,
18 could miss, for all you know.
we'll infuse that, sure.
Okay.
And I've got a hunter's mark.
Mhm.
Okay, let's see. Nope, come here. Stop going everywhere. Aw, man, double ones. And a
Ooh.
3.
Okay.
1 hunter's mark, 1 fire, 3 dagger.
No, your dagger's 1d4 plus 5, sweetie.
Oh. Then 6 dagger damage.
Perfect. Alrighty. So a total of 8?
Yeah.
Alrighty. He's looking real rough.
And then with my other hand, I'm gonna hit him again.
Alrighty.
With a short sword.
No, you're gonna hit him with your dagger.
Okay.
The little voice in your head is going to force you to hit him with your dagger.
Okay. I'll use a different die. That's a natural 20.
Natural 20. Let's go.
Oh,
Roll everything again.
By the way, my Vicious Mockery, I said Knoll Ranger, more like Troll Stranger.
Yo!
Got him!
Honestly, that might
That's
kill him
like
first.
the-
No, I'm just kidding.
He'll die.
What was his reaction when that happened? What was his reaction when I said that?
He goes, "What?" Because he doesn't speak common, but he gets it.
That's why he took 1 damage.
So that'll be. I double dice damage, not additional, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
Am I doubling dice or rolling additional dice?
Just double.
Aw.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. You double your dice, so you roll the extra dice.
Yes. Not doubling the number on the dice.
Okay, we can do that instead.
Correct.
Yay, because I rolled better.
Yeah.
So he'll take 11 points of dagger damage and 7 points of hunter's mark damage.
Okay, well he's dead. That's another one down. And then you don't have your bonus action to move your hunter's mark, but you are still concentrating on it.
Okay.
Alrighty. You take your dagger and you stab this one, and you can feel the extra damage on the dagger just draining the blood from this creature that you've just stabbed. And you hear in the back of your head, Mika's dead. You hear in the back of your head, just a very guttural, good, more. And now it's Arcus's turn. You shake off this
spellcaster. Oh boy. I'm gonna.
Is it still alive?
The Null Ranger died, right?
The Null Ranger is dead. The spellcaster is still alive.
Okay.
Why do I
I'm
have
gonna
it
move.
on me?
I don't know who did that.
It was not us.
It's a ghost.
There you
I'm
go.
gonna move up to
Oh,
the
I did it.
spellcaster.
All right,
Gonna
chat. If you donate
ignore-
$100 now, we'll kill one teammate.
No.
I'll move up to him.
I put an X on my stomach.
Can I still use that bardic inspiration that I have?
Yes, it lasts an hour.
Sweet. So I'm gonna use that for this. I can use that for this weapon attack. Right?
Mhm.
All right, I'm gonna definitely use it on this weapon attack, and
Okay.
I'm just gonna go as I'm moving forward to it. I'm just gonna go, you now. So this is gonna be a D20 plus a D6.
Brother, it's 10 minutes for bardic inspiration.
Oh, it's 10 minutes. Oh, never mind.
Never mind.
Thank you, Travis.
In the middle of it, he realizes he has nothing.
I'm
He's
still
like,
angry enough.
Man, that compliment from Turk is really wearing off.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what he said.
What do you got?
18 to hit.
That does hit.
6 piercing damage, and then I need to roll D4 for the lightning. Getting 1 extra lightning damage.
One extra
so
lightning
7
damage.
total.
7 total. It's looking rough.
I don't think I have any other attacks here, and I don't have another light weapon in my other hand, so I can't 2-weapon fight. So
Mhm.
that's gonna be my turn.
Alrighty. That brings us to the spellcaster, who just got bonked pretty hard, and is going to cast another spell on you, Arcus. Or rather, it's going to cast a spell. The spell
Cool.
in particular is this one. Let's see. So I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as the ground begins to shake beneath your feet. And I'm going to do a little boop, as this is the area affected by earth tremor.
Got a 16. On the
16 does succeed. So you are unaffected. You remain on your feet. You take no damage from any rocks that are falling, but the area is considered difficult terrain for up to a minute.
Got it.
All
I think I found the cause of the cave-ins.
This might have had something to do with it. That will cause it one other for spell slot. And we come to Penelope. Seeing your friend Arcus engaged with the last two remaining gnolls.
Okay, I'm gonna go one. Like there.
Alrighty.
And if I do my breath weapon, will that hit him?
You could aim it in a way that it does not. Because
Okay.
it's a line, correct? Yeah?
Yeah, it's a 5 by 30 foot line.
Yeah, you can do it without hitting Arcus.
Okay. I'm gonna go. "Rawr!"
Wow!
I'm hungry, or I don't know.
Hell yeah.
And then let's see. Okay. I don't really remember how to do this.
So it's a saving throw on my part.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a DC 11.
DC 11, okay. So for the spellcaster, that's a horrible failure. And the god damn rolls tonight, dude. We've had a natural 20 and then like everything else has been 2s and 4s. So that they both fail. So they both take full damage from your lightning breath.
And I'm only level 4, right?
Correct.
We haven't leveled up. Okay. So 2d6. Well, the first one was 1.
Okay.
And the second one was 4.
Alrighty, so they both take 5 damage. The spellcaster, as you charge up, similar to like Godzilla, like the spines on your back start lighting up, and this beam shoots out from your mouth. It goes through the first gnoll and through the second gnoll and into the wall. The air is filled with this ozone. It's the clearest breath you all have had in like an hour from trekking through this horrible gnoll cave filled with disgusting smells. It's this nice ozone smell as the spellcaster drops dead, a smoking hole about a foot wide through its chest.
Oh, badass.
And the remaining gnoll is all that's left. He's looking hurt, but not too bad. And that will be, unless you have any movement you want to do or a bonus action, you should be all finished up.
Actually, I'm going to move one more back.
Alrighty.
Okay.
This brings us to the last gnoll turn. He ain't looking too hot with everybody around him dead. So he is going to... He's going to try and get out of here. So he's going to move out of Arcus. That's the wrong thing. Let me delete that. Oh, no! He just disappears. He's going to move out of Arcus's range. So if you'd like to make you can make an attack of opportunity.
That's 24 to hit.
No, it doesn't hit. Yeah, that hits.
6 piercing, and then let me roll a d4 for lightning.
You swing hard and he just blows under.
And 3 additional lightning, so
3
9
additional.
total.
Nice. So he is looking really rough. You basically trip him. He runs through the fire, and he's gonna try and get past both of you. So you both have the opportunity to make a opportunity attack. Both Mika. Actually. Oh yes, yeah, you both do because Mika doesn't use her reaction to infuse. It's Breeze's. So roll a d20 and add your dexterity mod, Penelope.
I get to?
Both of you do. Penelope has a dagger that she can use.
And what kind did you say?
Dexterity. So just roll a d20 and add what your dexterity modifier is.
Where did you say? Oh, 9.
9 does not hit, unfortunately. And Mika with the dagger?
17.
17 does hit. Please roll damage.
8.
8
Kill him.
does kill it as it runs and you reach out and stab it. It runs directly into the knife, throat first, collapsing onto the ground. Dead
Hell yeah.
at last. The room falls silent with your all heavy breathing. And in the next minute or so, the area around Arcus does disappear. So you guys are left in this room. We can return to the regular Discord call now as you wrap up combat.
Guys, what did these things do? What did the gnolls do again? Are we just jumping them, or did they deserve to die?
They took over and destroyed this mine. That there is a bounty for... I can't find my notebook, so I have it somewhere. We've got like a little task. It was one of the job board things to clear out this mine.
Okay. To be fair, these guys don't seem very diplomatic. I don't think we could have solved this one with words. So I guess fists were the only option. Still. A bunch of puppies just dead all around.
I'm gonna take their ears.
Take their ears. Alrighty.
I'm gonna take my cat out of his house. Be like, are you okay, buddy?
You say, look, this is what mommy does to
What's
How
that?
many ears do I get?
8.
Do I get them all?
Yeah, 8. Erica, make another animal handling check for me.
Oh no.
Ooh, big.
20!
20. The cat really liked being in your backpack, and it's really warming up to you.
Yes.
It meows gently and purrs, softly mossing on your shoulder. Yeah.
You still would have.
So, I don't. You guys might not have seen it in the heat of combat, but there was a set of stairs between where you started and the first knoll that went down.
I'm gonna go check out the spellcaster.
Just checking out the
See if they had
spellcaster.
anything interesting.
Make an investigation check with advantage, please, because you know gnolls.
19.
19. Gnolls don't usually cast spells, and this magic that it had was in the similar vein to other spellcasters you've met that are clerics, where
Okay.
their power was granted to them.
I'm specifically looking to see if they have anything like any amulets or anything.
So let me pull up my notes from wherever that is. Alrighty. Do I have any notes on that? That's a great question. Do I
And
not?
Once we're done in
What
this
the-
room, I gotta go to bed, you guys.
Yeah, of
I have to
course.
get early.
We'll schedule another one pretty soon here. You do see an amulet around one of their necks. It appears to be like a chunk of gold ore, like that they found and saw was valuable. To the touch, it's just a normal piece of ore. And knowing gnolls, you might something or someone might have convinced them that it was worth something, like that it gave them power, and it was wearing it because it thought that gave it power, though it does seem to be normal. But other than that,
I'll take it and I'll tuck it with the knoll ears where I'm keeping them. Like in the little sack. Just sort of as a part of, here's the things we're seeing in this place.
yeah, absolutely. Alrighty. So I know Abby has to get off to bed. We can call it here.
But let's finish this space.
Okay. Is there anything else anyone wants to investigate? Check out any more gnolls?
Sorry, did her... Oh, sorry, go ahead. Erica.
No.
I was gonna say there was water earlier. I don't know if you're gonna do something stupid with that.
What water?
It's
Where's the water?
So
Too late.
to clarify, Travis, you had encountered a sheer, like a slough that went down about 75 feet before dropping into a space that had water at the bottom. They dropped Breeze attached to a rope and discovered that there was water at the bottom, though decided not to go down the hole because they didn't know what else was down there.
Did they have to make like a strength check or a persuasion check to prevent me from jumping down there?
No, I just told you not to do it.
No, I don't. I think you were just enamored with the cat, the moss
Look
cat.
over there. No, look, it's SpongeBob.
Has anyone looked at the stairs yet?
Make a perception or investigation, your choice.
Okay,
It's the same.
12.
12. They look to be stairs, rather old, crookedy, creaking, and they go down. They don't go up; they just go down, as one would expect from a mine. From what you can tell, like leaning over the edge, it goes down about 60, 70 feet. You can't see if there's any other landings or anything like that, but you can see it spirals down for about 60 or 70 feet.
Okay. Did Mika's check also? Did she investigate the ranger yet?
No, she did not.
The sorcerer. All right. Can I look at the ranger, see if there's anything on him or anything?
Yeah, of course.
No.
Make an investigation check, please.
11.
11. Gnolls don't necessarily hold a lot of things on them. They're scavengers, but they're not greedy. They hunt, and that's like their main thing. They'll bring back things that they think are going to help them hunt better. So he has a couple sharp arrows on him, makeshift, not like official standard issue arrows from the army or anything like that. Makeshift dagger and a scavenged sword that's pretty rusted, but nothing else really on him. There are a couple chunks of that similar gold ore that Mika found in like pouches, probably another thing that the Gnoll thought was giving him strength or power.
Okay. It's in a little pouch, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. And how much was in there, you said? How much?
It's like a 2 or 3 pounds of gold ore, which
Okay.
is
I'll take-
decent.
All right, can I swipe that?
Yeah, of course.
That's it.
Alrighty. If anyone else would like to make any investigations,
I'd like to poke my head around this corner up here
Oh.
to see if it continues, or if that's a dead end.
so that way does continue. You're not able to see farther than that 10 feet there, just based on your dark vision.
Sure. I was looking up something unrelated to wielding a torch. It's actually 20 feet.
20 feet. Okay. You see about 20 feet. It curves back to if you're looking that way, it curves to the left. So you can deduce that this is the corner that Breeze saw. And the wall, the wall where you had dispatched of the spellcaster could reasonably be construed as a rock fall.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure that, if we're going to start heading down these stairs, that we cleared all the pathways behind us.
The space off to your right, the little bedink there, you can see almost to the end of it, as well.
Okay, yeah, and anything special in that little badink area?
Make investigation or perception.
I will investigate because
Yes,
I'm
sir.
good at that. Because it's not a wisdom-based skill.
Yes, sir.
Oh no, what did I do with my character? Where did it go? Hold on. What did I do?
High biscuit.
Uh-oh.
Mistakes were made. All right, here we go. That's a 20.
20. So as you're going, you start walking down this hallway, and you did not see a small bear trap that has been placed down the hallway. You were looking
no.
you were looking ahead, not necessarily looking at your feet.
That's fair.
Please make a dex save.
I'm good at those.
That's good.
19.
19. You do succeed, so you're able to pull your foot out before it snaps shut, avoiding any damage. And as you continue down, you come to a a small pile of 3 gold ingots. Oh, I didn't hear a word you just said.
Ooh, I will take those. Sorry, I was so excited I forgot to press my push to talk button.
A pickaxe that looks in much better condition than the other one that you had seen earlier. Almost, if it has been used, it should not be this sharp. And a book on, quote-unquote, how to talk to elven women.
Okay. Well, my charisma is -1, so I will take that book later. I'll take
And
3 gold ingots.
And stuck in the book is a note from someone who is not good at poetry.
Oh.
That's a shame.
They didn't read the book yet.
They're working on it. They're working their way through. It's about a third of the way in.
So, yeah, I'll take the book
Now they're dead.
and I'll take the 3 gold ingots and add those to my inventory. And then the pickaxe, I have a suspicion that it might be enchanted or just really good quality, but I also don't want to be carrying more crap. So I will bring it over and hand it to Turk, and I'll just be like, "Here, this might be worth
Look,
something
it's
later."
shiny.
Yeah, that's all you had to say. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't
What-
ask
what-
you if you want it. I just say, "Here, hold this."
And I don't ask what it is. I just take it.
The pickaxe in your hand, it feels very... It's lighter than you'd expect a pickaxe to be, but it feels like it could do some damage. You are currently holding a +1 pickaxe. +1 to damage and strikes.
Cool.
So you gave me the ingot? That's what you gave me?
No, I
No,
gave you the
yes.
pickaxe.
Oh,
I'm taking the gold ingots for myself.
Wait, oh, sorry. Okay, so repeat that again, Zephyr.
It's a +1 pickaxe, so it does an additional point of damage and one additional point to strike. Or one +1 to your attack roll.
Okay. Awesome. I was about to pick up the rusty sword. I knew I should. Wait it out.
For reference, that's 1d6 + 1 is the damage on that.
Oh, and just one minor thing. My
But yeah, we're in a mine.
ha ha ha. Guys got jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I've been waiting a long time to tell jokes about this mine that you're in.
All right, I'm gonna take a side journey.
I'm gonna tell Turk to go mine for gold.
All right, Zephyr, we're gonna
Well,
meet.
well,
for
hold
an
on,
hour long
hold on, 1
training
second.
session.
Let's Arcus wanted to do one last thing before we
well,
start to wrap
I
up
just
here.
wanted to point out that my Crimson Right stays active until I do a long or short rest.
Okay.
So my rapier is still crackling with electricity.
Noted. Alrighty, I'll keep that in mind for next time. If you guys want to take a couple minutes while Turk takes his brand new pickaxe and just starts whacking
no.
the wall, or
Wait, wait, where did you? Can I go over to that? Where was it?
No, he brought it over to you.
I know, but he found it in the corner, right?
yeah.
Yeah, top right corner of the map. Okay, I'm gonna go over there and start mining in that
Okay.
tunnel.
We'll say for about 10 minutes you start hacking away at the wall. Not really finding anything, unfortunately. There's not a golden vein right there, but you've learned some vital experience with the pickaxe and how to wield
Can I
it.
come back? Can I minor illusion? Can I minor illusion like a big gold chalice in my hands as I come around the corner and say, "Look what I found."
You
Absolutely.
found that in the wall?
Yeah, I'm just as surprised as you were, and I'm gonna share it with all you. Minute to bask in the glory. What do you think? What do you think, Penelope?
Wow, good job.
What do you think, Mika?
Sure.
Okay,
That's
I'm gonna go bury it over here, back near where I found it, so that it doesn't get lost on the journey. I'll be right back.
Clout chaser.
Alrighty, and as Turk hides his chalice again and returns to the group, we're gonna call it there tonight. We'll meet soon. This was a lot of fun. It was really good to play again.
Yeah, good to get back into it.
As the group delves deeper into the mine.
You guys are so strong. Good job,
This
everyone.
dungeon of mine.
Dude, like Penelope interrupting that spell cast. That
It was
yeah.
Yeah, we
Dude.
would have been dead.
No, Arcus would have been